Alright, good morning guys. It is peak week. After 30 weeks of dieting, it's finally arrived. Show 1 is literally 7 days away now. Today we have a high day to kick the week off. So we're running with 230 protein today, 380 carb and 40 grams of fat, 45 grams of fat. Whatever it is, fats aren't super important at this stage. Yeah, so we'll go through some meals today, show you some training. Basically going to compile the whole week of peak week and go from there. So we'll show you as much as we can all week and then show days here. Let's jump into the day. Alright, we're just out on our morning walk. Currently we are doing 15,000 steps a day as a minimum. So while I'm out, I just wanted to get some thoughts out about this prep. So I mean, I've been in prep for 30 weeks now, which is the longest time I've ever been in a prep from start to finish. That's even when I've done three shows is the most I've done in one season. So yeah, my longest prep ever was like 26, 27 weeks. And yeah, we've already done 30 weeks. This is going into week 31 now. And honestly, after this long in prep, it's mind-blowing that comp day is right around the corner. It's been something like 700 days since I was on stage last. Actually really nervous about getting on stage again, which you wouldn't think I would be after I've done something like 15 shows or something already. Yeah, the nerves are definitely kicking in now. I'd say a lot of the work has been done by now. I mean, it's definitely been done by now. I've been in prep for 30 weeks. Back in February 19th actually, I had a good friend's wedding the day before I started prep, and then we jumped straight into it. I was 86 kilos when I started, and this morning I weighed in at 69.4 kilos. So we're starting peak week off with an all-time prep low. Last time I stepped on stage I was 68.9 kilos. Realistically, we're probably looking at a similar sort of body weight on stage. I know I'm coming in a hell of a lot leaner. I know I've got new muscle tissue on me, and I know I'm going to be bringing the best package I've ever brought to stage. At this stage, there's not a lot of the X's and O's that I can talk about with what we're doing with peak week, so I'm currently waiting on my check-in to come in from the coach. That'll give a lot more detail on what the macros for the rest of the week are going to look like. We're likely going to run a depletion phase, and then for this first show we're not going to be doing too much of a loading phase. It'll basically just be a high day, and then we'll jump straight back into a depletion going into show number 2 as well, 8 days after show 1. We'll take you guys along on the ride, and today we're doing a high day, as I said before, 230 protein, 380 carb, which is going to be great because it's been about a week since I had a high day. It's also the last leg workout of this stage of prep. Who would have thought 30 weeks ago, 60 something leg sessions later, that we're finally about to get on stage. I am so excited. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish the first block of steps for the day off, and I'll probably see you guys at meal number 1. So meal number 1 of peak week going down, plus coffee number 1 of peak week going down. If you've been following my Instagram, you would have seen the baked oats. This is going to be the last baked oats for, I don't know, possibly all of prep. May come back in after the first round of shows is complete, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, we've got 65 grams oats. I'll put the macros and everything up here. 65 grams oats, baking powder, banana, cinnamon, salt in the dry mix, and I think it's 18 grams protein powder in the mix today. And then we've topped it off with salted caramel macro mic, powdered almond butter, 50 grams of blueberries, and 14 grams of crushed up dark chocolate. So I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts, and I won't see you guys at meal 2 because I'll be on the run with PTs there. So meal 2, we've got creamy rice. We've got 75 grams creamy rice with protein powder, blueberries and almond butter. So that'll be good. And then yeah, I'll see you guys at meal number 3, which will be the pre-workout meal, and then we'll get into the final leg session of prep. Alright guys, we are back with pre-workout meal. 100 grams of creamy rice with some blueberries, some powdered almond butter and protein powder. I'm just gonna soak up some sun, get this meal down, and then we'll get into training. Worst part of that, my balls were digging into the bench.
Got my feet in the mud and you don't realize how with a walk down the alley you got me twice. Caught my eye, caught my hunger, and I'm caught in half. And now I'm stuck in the mud till you realize. Oh,
Alright guys, we are home. Legs is finished for this stage of prep. So home now, we'll take down a light post-workout snack, and then I've got 4,000 to 5,000 steps left to do for the day, so we'll go out and do that after we've eaten. 165 grams of tropical Chobani Greek yogurt with 150 grams of pink lady apple. Nice light meal, and go out, get the rest of the steps done for the day. And then we've got two more meals to finish the day off. That'll be the high carbs done, and then we start the depletion as of tomorrow morning. As you can tell, I'm absolutely thrilled about that, but the work's got to be done. I say the work has been done. This is just putting the finishing touches on things now. Let's enjoy this, get the steps done, and we move on to the next phase of the plan. Alright, while we're out walking, I thought I'd take a minute to talk about the sort of specifics of my depletion phase that we got coming up. Basically, what we're doing is running 5 days, Sunday through Thursday, 5 days of 150 grams of carbs. So my plan is that I'll front load those carbs to the start of each day so that I can get the most out of my training. Basically 2 high carb meals, and then the rest of the day no carb, only carbs coming from vegetables and salads, which you'll see throughout the remainder of this video. So yeah, specific macros, we've got 230 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs and 45 grams of fat throughout the rest of this week, and then we're going to bring the carbs up a little bit higher on Friday to fill out a little bit before Saturday's show. I think I spoke about this morning the 15,000 steps per day, so that's going to be consistent up until Wednesday, and we've also got Stairmastering until Wednesday as well. So today was the only day that I didn't have to do stairs. As of tomorrow we've got so it's only 10 minutes of stairs each day, 10 minutes plus a warm up and a cool down, so we'll probably spend like 20 minutes total on the stairs each day. Obviously that'll also depend on what time of day I'm doing it. So when I've got it post-workout, it'll be as close to that 15 to 20 minutes, whereas first thing in the morning it'll be more like 25 to 30 minutes that I'll spend on the stairs. So that's cardio. After Thursday, or Wednesday's the last day of the stairs. Thursday, Friday, we pull the steps down to 10,000 per day. So that's the main points with cardio and the nutrition. Water intake, going to keep consistent throughout, not make any major changes there. Same with sodium. It'll only just be on comp day where we sort of make any adjustments there, increasing a small amount basically right before we hit the stage so that we get some vascularity and fullness and all that good stuff. A few changes with food choices as well. During peak week, it's basically the opposite of the rest of the diet phase, where we're trying to use anything possible to maximize food volume. So basically this week we're trying to minimize the food volume as much as possible. So as you're going to notice throughout the rest of this video, the food choices are going to be very plain, very basic. Good rule of thumb is if it's not white or green, it's not diet. So we're talking chicken breast, unseasoned, basically to minimize any additives and additional sweeteners and stuff from those sauces and everything else. So still got them in today, but then they'll be gone as of tomorrow. Protein powders are going to come out on Tuesday, so then it's going to be purely chicken breast, fish, so white fish, which I've got my blue grenadier hokey fillets from Samtas, shout out to those guys, and I've also got some prawns which will be in tomorrow as well. Vegetable sauces that we're using this week: lettuce, cucumber, celery, bean shoots in my salads. So all the red vegetables are out with tomatoes and capsicum. And also we are switching to asparagus for the main green vegetable sauce. Bit of bro science, but it does have a slight diuretic effect, so it helps flush the water out. We'll be implementing that as of tomorrow as well. May still keep some zucchini in, but we'll see how digestion goes with that. Asparagus sits well with me and there's no issues there, so that's definitely going to be in. But yeah, that's pretty much the main changes for the week, with the reduction of artificial sweeteners. Diet soft drinks are out. The flavorings on my chicken breast sauces, they're out. So there's a few minor changes, but just a few of those little 1%ers that all add up at the end of the day. It's going to help me bring in a much tighter midsection and overall drop any fluid out and present my best package on stage. So I'm going to finish these steps off now, and I'll see you guys at the next meal. So we get to wind down for the rest of the day now. We've got our first solid protein meal of the day. We've only had protein powder pretty much for the rest of the day, other than that Greek yogurt just before. So this meal we have got a little bit of YouTube going on there. Chicken under there somewhere. We've got 300 grams of zucchini noodles, 80 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, and 200 grams of raw weight chicken breast. We've got that in the shredded variation, which I've been loving lately. Shredded chicken, because we're getting shredded, and that's how science works. Eat shredded food, get shredded. Last time we're using sauces, at least until after the first round of comps are done. We might bring them back in, we might not, we'll see what happens. So we've got the Frank's Red Hot and tamari. All the macros are here. So we're going to tuck in, enjoy this, and I'll see you guys for the final meal of the day. Finishing it off with basically the exact same meal as what we had just before, just slightly less rice. We have 200 grams raw weight chicken breast. You can barely see it because it's so dark in here, but you know the drill. It's winding down for bed now, so
Yeah, 200 grams of shredded chicken breast, because we're getting shredded. 65 grams raw weight jasmine rice, and 300 grams of zucchini noodles. Also got the 15 ml of Frank's Red Hot on here, plus 12 ml of tamari. So we're going to take this down, and that'll be it for today. And I'll see you guys in the morning for day number 1 of depletion. See you guys there. Can't wait.
Alright, good morning guys. Day number 2 of peak week. Day number 1 of the carb depletion. So we are just out getting the first block of steps done for the day. I've been awake since 4:30 a.m. It's just before 6 o'clock now. Had a little bit of a slower start after the early wake up. But let's face it, who wants to be awake at 4:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning? Anyway, we're out here now. We've got another 15,000 to do today, plus we've also got some stairs to do post-workout. So, and yeah, we're gonna get day 1 of depletion done. Oh, coffee update. Had 2 double shots yesterday. So far today, we've had a triple shot. So, Tom, get that coffee counter going. Let's see how many shots of coffee we get through this peak week. Alright, meal number 1 for the day, about to go down. So this is pre-training today. So I think I said in a previous clip about front loading all of my carbs. Basically making sure that I get the most out of my training this week as I can. So meal 1, we've got 70 grams of the 150 grams of carbs that I'm taking in today. So we've got 85 grams of creamy rice by the Good Food Society. We've also got 20 grams of almond butter, a little bit of salt, and topped off with some cinnamon. Also got 31 grams of ISO ripped in there as well. So this is the second last day I'm having protein powder in. We've also got coffee number 3 going down for the day. Tom, keep that coffee counter ticking over. Got another double shot of coffee going in there. So far today, triple shot, double shot number 2 going down. Take down the morning supplements, and then we'll head off to train. Get push day number 1 for depletion week in the books. We've got depletion week workout number 1. So for the remainder of the week, we've got all upper body workouts. Today is a push day, so we've got chest, side delts, and triceps. No real plan going in, but we're probably going to do we'll do a fly, we'll do probably 2 presses, 1 side delt movement, and then 1 to 2 tricep movements. And then we've got a session on the Stairmaster to finish the session off with as well. Yeah, so let's head inside, get this session done, show you a few clips of the workout, and I'll see you guys on the back end. That's a wrap on today's session. So first depletion workout for upper body done. Chest, shoulders, triceps done in about a little bit over an hour. We ended up doing a fly, 2 presses, a dip, 2 direct tricep exercises, and a side delt. Probably ended up doing a little bit more for triceps than I was originally planning, but not a ton of volume overall. Ended up getting a decent pump, which was surprising, but it's good to know that the carbs from yesterday did their job, because I wasn't feeling great this morning. But again, it didn't feel like I was getting a really good contraction to start with, but ended up pumping up quite well, so that's good. Stairs done. We're just under 10,000 steps for the day because the Stairmaster steps don't count towards the step goal. So we've got about 5,000 left to do today. So we'll go out for another walk at some stage this afternoon. Other than that, today I just got to do some posing practice, get my posing routine in place for Saturday. So that's pretty much it. Head home now, have the post-workout meal, which will pretty much be the last of my carbs for the day. Woo! How good. All my carbs done by midday. Not being sarcastic in the slightest. Anyway, let's head home now. We'll get out and enjoy some of this sunshine as well, because it's bloody beautiful today. Can't be in a bad mood when the weather's this good, so let's enjoy the day. Alright, post-workout meal about to go down. So we have whitefish, asparagus, and underneath there we have a very sad amount of rice. So we're going to take this down now, go out, get the rest of these steps done, and then I'll be back for meal number 3. Alright guys, we are back for meal number 3. So first, a no carb meal of the week. 255 grams of raw weight prawns with 300 grams of asparagus, seasoned with some salt and pepper, cooked on the grill, or cooked on the fry pan. Not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to this meal, so let's tuck in. I haven't actually gone and finished my steps off yet, so after this one we'll go out and do those steps, and I'm gonna tuck into this meal now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, not gonna lie, hit a massive wall before. Just finished my steps, didn't go to pose. Was planning on going to do a sauna, didn't do that. Tried to give myself some false energy by having a decaf, so we'll add another half a coffee to the coffee total there. We'll make sure we get the posing done tomorrow. Practice that for the rest of the week. Anyway, back for meal number 4 for the day. So we have first salad, 225 grams of raw weight chicken breast here, shredded of course, and a big ass salad. So we've got 150 grams of lettuce, 120 grams of cucumber, 75 grams of celery, and 75 grams of bean sprouts. With the chicken, also have 10 ml of olive oil, and then just seasoned with some salt and pepper. Let's tuck into that now, and I'll see you guys for the last meal of the day. Alright guys, final meal of the day about to go down. We have another big bowl of salad. It's a bit dark in here again, but it's night time, so we're winding down. Gonna go to bed very soon because I've been up for... It's 7 o'clock. I've been up for over 12 hours, so I'm very tired. Anyway, another 150 grams of lettuce, 225 gram raw weight chicken, 120 grams cucumber, 75 grams celery, 75 grams bean shoots, and the fats in this meal are almonds this time, so we've got 15 grams of almonds, and then just the salt and pepper on top for some flavour. We're going to tuck in, call it a day, and I'll see you guys in the morning for whatever it ends up being first thing. Probably some other form of a rant first thing tomorrow morning. Alright, see you guys then. Alright, good morning guys. It is day number 3 of peak week number 1. So, out doing the first block of steps for the day. Woke up this morning. Looks like I've dropped a massive amount of water weight overnight. It's super dry. My midsection's tight. Everything's coming in nicely, which is amazing to see. Because I woke up yesterday morning, did not like what I saw in the slightest. The scale was up massively yesterday, which realistically probably just put me in a shit mood for the rest of the day yesterday, which didn't help with the motivation levels and everything else. But seeing the scale go down again today, not a prep low, but a hell of a lot lower than it was yesterday. It's about 1.5 kilos down from yesterday morning, so really good weigh in this morning. Get these steps done, yeah, head home, get the meals in today. We've got training at 9 AM, make sure we get posing done today, tick all the boxes that we need to tick today, and yeah, another day close to comp day.
Alright, we are back for another update. So just about to have meal number 1. Also have coffee number 3 for the day. So Tom, add another 6 shots of coffee. 6.5, because we've got one pot of decaf in this one as well. Yeah, so we've got meal number 1, same as yesterday, exactly the same as yesterday. 85 grams creamy rice, 31 grams of protein from Prembolics ISO ripped, 20 grams of almond butter, and some cinnamon and some pink salt. Not going to worry about sharing too much of the meals today because they're all exactly the same as yesterday. It'll just be tomorrow we'll have a few food changes, so we'll show you those ones. Anyway, I'm going to take this down and then straight off to go train. So, yeah. It's been a productive morning, though, so...
Has it? I saw your story that you've been fairly productive today.
Yeah.
What are you training today?
We got back, rear delts and biceps. And then some Stairmaster.
Quick and easy?
Yeah, it'll be max now.
Yeah. Cool.
Thinking pull over, pull down 2 rows, 1 rear delt, and probably 2 biceps.
Gym session has been done. Another Stairmaster session in the books. We have, what do we got? Tuesday and Wednesday left on the Stairmaster. So 2 sessions left of stairs. Who knows how many left of prep completely, but I am counting down these final 2 sessions and I can't wait to see the back end of that Stairmaster again. I've been very lucky this prep to not have to do a whole lot of Stairmaster, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, I've hit that wall a lot earlier today. But thankfully marked off everything that I need to get done today, so that's a positive as well. So basically just get to finish off the last few steps that I have for the day, which is about 4,000. Get that done pretty easily. And just eat my meals for the rest of the day. So hopefully won't have to rely on too much more coffee. Maybe another decaf later on. We'll see how we go. Anyway, got the post-workout meal in front of me right now, so I'm going to tuck into that, and I'll see you guys at some stage later on if there's any updates that I need to provide. Alright, good morning guys. Day number Tuesday, so day number 4 of peak week. Yeah, day number 4. Cool. Yeah, so day number 4 of peak week, we are just at the gym now,
Morning cardio, second to last Stairmaster session. It is 5 a.m. I'm going to get in this stair session, go home, have breakfast, and then train before I've got a morning PT today. So, early start to the day, even though that's basically just a regular day at this point, because my sleep pattern is completely stuffed. 4 a.m. wake-ups are a regular thing for me now, which, thanks to comp prep, is it's just completely screwed my sleep pattern up, but hopefully that'll come back to normal once we get some food in. Anyway, pretty happy with how everything is tracking up to this point. Had another new body weight low for all of prep this morning, 69.3 kilos. So the weight is just falling off this week. Anyway, we're going to get these stairs done. Probably get some steps done as well on the treadmill. And then we'll head home, have breakfast, and get off to Aussie Muscle to train our second push day. Alright, that's morning cardio done. 30 minutes total on the stairs with a warm-up and 10 minutes hard and a cool down. We did 3 rounds of abs, a couple of cable crunches and leg raises. We'll do those another 1 to 2 more times this week. Then finish off with 10 minutes on the treadmill, so we've done like 2,500 steps so far. Gonna have to try to figure out a way to get the rest of these 15,000 steps in today, because it's very overcast and not great today. But yeah, head home now, get the first meal in, get ready for training, and get the second push day for the week in. So I'll see you guys at home for meal number 1.
I've been looking forward to sharing this one with you because it is a absolute eyesore, but it's going to be delicious regardless. So bear with me. It will sound weird, but I'm strangely looking forward to it. Creamy rice, shredded chicken breast, almond butter, and cinnamon. Looks terrible, but it tastes absolutely delicious. And I'm salivating to stick into this. So we've also got coffee number 2 for the day. We had a triple shot coffee before we went off to do that morning cardio. We've got another double shot here. So Tom, add another 5 shots of coffee to the coffee tally. I'm gonna get stuck into breakfast, and I'll see you guys at the gym for the training session.
We're at the gym now. It is just after 7 a.m. I believe. So very early session for me, but we're gonna get this training session done before my PT today. Alright, so push day on the menu. Rough plan, 1 to 2 fly movements today. Probably just 1 main pressing movement, which will be an incline press. We'll do a dip and 1 to 2 direct tricep movements. And then probably 1, maybe 2 side delt movements as well. Get a few training clips for you guys. And finish off with a few rounds of posing as well. Not sure whether I'll share that one with you, but we'll see how we go. guys, that is a wrap on the morning. So you saw the training, you saw some posing. Ended up doing 3 rounds of posing post-workout. I'm absolutely exhausted now. Well and truly hit the wall for the day. Luckily not too much left to do today. Just gotta do a body shave so that my skin's ready for the tan come Thursday. So tomorrow it'll let the skin settle down, do a exfoliation, and then get into the tanning process. So we've got a couple of coats of tan to put on between Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do the first coat Thursday night, another 1 to 2 coats on Friday, and then just the top coat Saturday morning before showtime. So it's all getting very, very real now. Final Stairmaster session tomorrow. Probably not going to show you a whole lot more for the rest of today because all the meals after that first one are all exactly the same as what I've been doing the last few days anyway. So I'm not going to bore you with that. So unless anything else comes up update wise, I will be signing off until tomorrow morning more than likely. So yeah, just hair removal today, got a massage and finished off my steps, and that's all we got to do today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in either later today or tomorrow morning. Alright, good morning guys. It is Wednesday morning, 5 AM at the gym, about to do the final Stairmaster session of this first peak week. Very happy this morning. Woke up at another new low, 69 kilos flat. I cannot wait to start putting some carbs in, but we've still got another day of, well, today and tomorrow of depletion to go. Again, not sure how much we're going to update today because a lot of it's just ticking along the exact same way as what we've been doing the last few days with food. Not a whole lot on today. PT straight after I finish with my cardio this morning. I'll train, so I'll show you a few clips of that. Catching up with the coach for some posing and final little touches that we need to discuss. Not sure how much we're going to show of that because it's just me today. Anyway, yeah, gonna get inside, do this cardio, get on with the rest of the day. So I'll update you guys as I feel it's needed. If there's any mindset shifts or anything like that. I don't even know where the coffee counter's at now. Had another 3 shots this morning. I've got another 2 shots for post-cardio and pre-workout. That'll probably be it. So there's another 5 shots of coffee for the coffee tally. I did have another decaf yesterday, Arvo, so add another half a coffee to that counter. Anyway, yeah, let's get on with this cardio session and I'll see you guys later on. Alright, final cardio session of stairs is complete. We are now at work, so we've got PT session in, 10 minutes from now. Then we'll have some breakfast and get into the training session for the day. So we've got another pull day today. Rough outline of that, we'll do a pullover, we'll do, what did we do the other day? A pull down, 2 rows. So today we'll probably go a little bit more pull down based with just 1 row. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the session goes. Probably go a pull over, a pull down. Yeah, I reckon we'll probably stick with the same outline as last pull day. Pull over, pull down, 2 rows, 1 rear delt, and 1 to 2 bicep movements. So, show you a couple clips of that workout, and I'll see you guys potentially when we're meeting up with the coach. Otherwise, later on the Savo for another update. Anyway.
1 PM. I've had 2 meals. I've done everything I need to do for the day, minus 5,000 steps, which will still get in. I've resorted to the decaf again, so let's see if that gives me some energy to get through these last few steps. Definitely hit the wall. Very, very tired now, but we'll just keep chipping away. One more day of carb depletion to go, and we got a nice high carb day planned for Friday. So official word from the coach is 180 protein, 400 carb, and maximum 35 grams of fat for Friday. So I'm going to plan that out at some stage today so that that's ready to go come Friday. And yeah, other than that, I just got to do some meal prep for tomorrow. But those meals are all planned out already, so it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, just wanted to touch base on the update on Friday and the massive decline of energy that I've hit in the last hour. Anyway, we're gonna get on with what needs to be done for the day. Might see you guys later, otherwise I'll see you tomorrow for probably training.
Alright, good morning guys. It is Thursday, 2 days out from show day. It is a beautiful day. No Stairmaster today. We just have 10,000 steps to hit, which we're in the process of doing right now. Woke up at another new bodyweight low today, 68.3 kilos. This is exciting. Last time I was on stage at 68.9 kilos, and I still had more to lose. So this is really exciting. Today's the final day of depletion, and then tomorrow we get some carbs. I'm feeling really, really good. I had a really good sleep for the first time in, I can't even remember how long. I slept past 4 AM. Woke up a couple of times during the night, but, well, a couple of times early morning. Basically forced myself to stay in bed, and I slept till nearly 6 AM. So, feeling really good today. May not even have to rely on a shit ton of caffeine today, so that'll be really good. We're gonna finish these steps off, get home, have meal 1, go to the gym, do the first of the 2 upper body pump sessions that we got for the rest of the week, and that's pretty much all we got to do today. Also got to get a haircut, pick up some sups, and then we're tanning tonight, so I guess I do have a little bit to do today. Nothing strenuous. I'll see you guys at possibly meal 1. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the gym. Meal number 1 about to go down. So we've got coffee number 1 of the day. Probably only coffee of the day that I'm going to take in. So another 2 shots of coffee to add to the tally there. We've got the staple pre-training meal and a staple of the next few days and probably weeks. We've got the creamy rice, chicken breast, almond butter, and cinnamon combination. It looks like absolute crap, but it tastes delicious and I'm very much enjoying it. So I'm going to take this meal down, get off to the gym, and get this training session done. 68.3.
Fuck.
Wait, 69.3.
Okay. Wow. I didn't think your face could get thinner, but it did. Nice. Cool. And then turn face Thomas. Wow. So far so good. Duh. Nice. I made a good drop, 7.5 to 6.8. No more legs now?
No. Haven't touched him since Saturday.
Ah, yep. So you're starting to slow down, yeah?
Yeah.
When do you start loading?
Just got a high day tomorrow.
Tomorrow and Friday. Oh, so just the one day before?
Yeah.
So not doing anything crazy for this one?
No.
Oh, nice, man. You made a good drop.
Yeah, his quads have come in nicely.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah, finally.
Should be good, man. Your skin folds down, but your weight's down significantly. So because of that, it might skew it a little bit. It says it's at 4.9%. It says your fat mass is down 500 grams since we last did it. However, significantly says your fat is
down.
Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about that number.
No.
Because you've got no cups.
Yeah. Alright, so upper body pump session today. Do probably just 1 to 2 back movements, 1 to 2 chest movements, and then quick little touch on shoulders and arms. Probably like 2 to 3 sets everything, and just be in and out in 40-45 minutes. Training is done. Just pulled up at the barber's. Gonna get a haircut, trim this beard up, get nice and fresh for stage, be ready to go for Saturday. So finishing touches, make myself look all pretty. So I'll see you guys on the other side, looking real fresh. Oh yeah, nice and fresh. Ready for show day. Thanks to G Cuts for another great haircut. Ready to go. Let's get on with the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final meal of the carb depletion. This is amazing. It has been a very, very long week, but we are finally at the last meal for this phase of the depletion anyway. For this phase of the comp prep, we have one last chicken salad with almonds. So tomorrow morning we get to start eating some carbs again. Nothing majorly changes tomorrow. Slightly less water than we'd normally have. So on a regular day I'm taking in 6 litres of water. Tomorrow we're going to slightly pull that back to 4 litres. And basically just making sure that I finish that water by majority of it early in the day, and then having just like very small amount later in the day, and then the amounts of water that I'll drink on comp day are going to change as well, but we'll show you all of that with the show day video. So yeah, tomorrow the carb up begins. Start filling up a little bit more. First coat of tan's on, so it's all very, very real now. So yeah,
I'm going to take this last meal down, and I'll see you guys in the morning for the beginning of the carb up process.
Alright, good morning guys. It is Friday, which means today is the carb up day. I've been looking forward to this all week, and I'm very excited to dig into this first meal. Once again, it does not look the most appetizing to most people. To me, it looks like heaven on earth. 100 grams of creamy rice with 120 grams of raw weight chicken, cinnamon, salt, and 59 grams of banana on top. I'm going to tuck into this. I'm going to have a decaf coffee. I had a triple shot coffee to start my day. Went and did some steps. Very minimal steps today, so we've only got 8 to 10,000 steps to do. Already knocked off just under 5 of that, so very low output day today. I'm going to spend most of the day laying on this bed and watching some Netflix and doing not a whole lot, but I'm going to take this meal down, go get my last session in, move some carbs around, get a good pump. That's pretty much it for the day.
How you doing?
Bad. Got a cotton mouth going on.
Sorry?
I got a cotton mouth going on.
Why do you have cotton mouth going on?
So we're reducing the water today and
Carbs.
more carbs and slightly less water, so
Cotton mouth.
I have already drank
That much water.
That much water left to go for the day. But anyway, it's just the last session. Last session before comp day. So we have a full upper body pump, basically the exact same as yesterday. 2 chest, 2 back, touch on everything shoulders, and a touch on everything biceps and triceps. And that's it.
And show day tomorrow.
Show day tomorrow. Tan number 1 on.
And 10 and rest today.
Yeah. Alright, let's go inside and get this done. Back from the gym, final training session is complete. Move some blood around, good contractions on those exercises. Back home now for meal number 2, so the carb up continues. We have virtually the exact same meal as meal number 1, but this time we have 85 grams of creamy rice with the same 120 grams raw weight chicken breast. We have another 50 grams of banana in there, and we've added 11 grams of almond butter to that, as well as the cinnamon and salt. So we're going to tuck into this, and I'll after each meal today, I'm going to do some posing. So not straight away, but like probably half hour after I've eaten. Just make sure all the food's shuttling around and going into the muscle, and I'm actually filling up nicely. Not gonna bother showing that. That's the plan for today. So yeah, I'm gonna tuck into this meal, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, so it's 2:15 p.m. on Friday. We are halfway through the carb up process, and I'm pretty much done for the day with everything I need to do. Just got a couple of tans left to do tonight, but 1 to 2 coats of tan put on tonight. And I'm just laying here with my feet up, watching Netflix, a little bit of YouTube. And I'm just thinking, I can't believe that I'm actually stepping on stage again tomorrow.
it'll be 720 days since I last stepped on stage. And it almost seems surreal that after 31 weeks of prep, I'm finally going to be back up on stage again. Yeah, a bit surreal that after all this time, it's finally showtime again. And then we get straight back to work for the next show and get ready for ICN, which when you guys see this, I'll probably be in the depth of depletion all over again. Just want to say I really appreciate you guys' support throughout the journey, and I look forward to continuing to share more of the journey with you. Alright, time for meal number 3. So, very, very basic meal. 95 gram raw weight jasmine rice, 120 gram raw weight chicken breast, bit of salt and a little bit of herbamare. So that's so I've got the pink salt, and then herbamare is a combination of sea salt and some like granulated veg. But I mean, there's nothing in that anyway. So yeah, we're gonna take this down. Got probably 1.5 liters of water left to take in today. Already very much passing a lot more water, pissing a lot. Pissing a lot more than I've actually taken in, which is the whole idea of this water. We're not exactly cutting water, but just trying to drop any excess fluids. And also I've kept my fiber intake very low today, so the stomach stays nice and flat, midsection nice and tight. Yeah, so chicken and rice for this meal, chicken and rice for the next meal, so I'm not going to bother sharing that one. So I'll see you guys at meal number 5, which will be just before I go to bed, and I'll probably be even more tan than I am now. So I'll see you guys there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final meal of the carb up for show number 1. So final meal of this video. Next video will be show day, and we'll take you through the meals for that day. Basically exactly what I've been doing for majority of my meals. Creamy rice, chicken, almond butter combination. So we've got 86 grams of creamy rice because I was 1 gram of carbs short, so 86 grams it is. 120 grams of raw weight chicken breast and 15 grams of almond butter with some cinnamon and pink Himalayan salt. So we're going to tuck into this, finish off the last of the water, and just continue to chill out for the rest of the night. Try and get a good night's sleep before comp tomorrow. We got a nice early start tomorrow morning for show day, so we'll bring you along for as much of it as we can possibly share with you tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, do all that good YouTube shit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for show day and in the next one.